Wow, bro. Ah, dude, I love this. And the reason I love it because I know if you just start doing this one thing, you're going to rank up so quick. The solution to helping your gameplay right now, at least to get to the next step, is so simple.
Love is kind of crazy with a spooky little boy like you. Spooky little boy like you.
My first time playing May on this map. It's actually pretty good. May on Flashpoint's pretty decent. I've been finding a lot of good choke locations to get walls off. It's pretty easy to find some good places.
Thank you.
Right there would have been a great. Yo, when you see Genji go in with dash like that, that means he no longer has dash to get out. Throw that wall behind him. I'm not even kidding. The moment I see a Genji do that, dude, I just throw a wall behind him. That guy's dead. It'll take him a little bit to figure out he has to turn around and climb up the wall, but in that time, you usually can kill him. Fine with that, slowing down that Lucio, making him an easier target. JQ especially. I will say the slowdown on May right now with JQ is so oppressively hilarious. So if you see JQ going on like that, she gets most of her value from being pretty close up, right? But like if you slow her down, dude, she gets deleted so quick. So don't be afraid to like lay on that left click with the JQ there. I mean, basically you counter just about everybody in this comp right now. It's great. This is a dream scenario for May player right now. Cool. Make sure you pick a target here. I really would just lay on that JQ. Yeah, we go down here. Play your distance, Joe. I'm noticing that you're walking up to the Junker Queen, like trying to get close for the freeze. Remember, May's primary or endothermic blaster, the range on that thing is just insanely long. People don't realize how far her blaster goes. Use that distance. Play the cat and mouse game with her and just keep slowing her down from a distance. I've talked about it a little bit on stream. Like where you're at right now, you could probably hit this wall with your endothermic blaster. From where you're at right now, it will impact that wall if you press left click. The range on it is crazy. What do we call it? Another great wall location for Genji. You know, he's peeking out of that doorway, dude. Throw that wall up. That's another free limb for you guys. That's it. That's 2 missed wall opportunities there.
Step right
In the back line, I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, you're gonna waste. B comes out. You guys Kitsune rush. You go down. I probably just wipe this here pretty quick. Going to the second point. Well, good right click here, following up the left click to secure the kill. He's dancing though. He's dancing. He's dancing. There you go.
I'm sorry, Genji.
Yeah, don't be afraid to wall this off to isolate the Reaper. Nice proc melee. Proc melee. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, Nerdy. Have I seen you place a wall? Am I just losing it, or have I not seen you use wall yet? Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Yo, get in there and use a wall. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like you could wall this Genji right here, like on the steps. You could wall this Lucio right here. Nice big freeze here too. Yeah, bro, you're missing out on May's, the biggest part of May's kit. The thing she gets the most value on is her wall. It has an 8-second cooldown, but the more you don't use it, the less value you're gonna get over time, which means you're gonna be losing more games. Left click good here through here. Wall it, wall it, wall it, wall it. We'll kill him too. That's fine. Left click from Lucio. Let's get out. Good shots here. Oh yeah. Let's get fall off from the soldier there. Reaper's down Wraith. You know that. That means it's going to be easy to wall him off and get a kill here. If he overcommits into a choke, you can get a wall on the JQ right now. They're split. You can just walk up a little bit and throw a wall behind her. Force out some cooldowns, you know? Use the wall to block up the Kitsune rush as they're going in, so give your team the chance to kite back, you know? He's one. Nice. Yeah, from what I can see, dude, that's 2 full points, and I've seen 1 wall. Whether it's good or not, like, you obviously have an issue with not using your ability enough. your main priority when you go in isn't how do I get wall to create opportunities for my team. You're focusing on playing as a DPS, which is, I'm not gonna say fine. Mei is a DPS, but she is a utility hero first and foremost and gets most of her consistent value from her usage on her wall. You're not thinking about that first. Like that should be your first thought when you're going in is how can I get value with my wall to make this next fight tip in the favor of my team instead of their team. But you're going in as just like a normal player. Mei isn't a normal DPS. She's a utility hero and you need to get her utility. The bulk of her utility is in her wall. The other part of it is her using her endothermic blaster to slow down heroes so your team can follow up with those. Yeah, you don't need to plan it out at all. Just throw it. Throw it. Just throw it behind. You can just throw it behind somebody. It doesn't even need to be like perfect. If it's behind somebody and separates from their team, even if they can walk around it, you're still going to get value. They're going to panic. They're going to waste an ability or whatever it is. Cool. Good freeze here too. I like that you use that to counter the blade. Huge. Thrown directly down. Love it. Oh, the kick. Good right click. Goes in back row. No. Plays in the left click here. Cool. Good wall. There you go. Perfect. There you go. All right. So like playing here, like you guys got a big choke on point. You're gonna play with your tank here if you want. You guys are still waiting. Not really good usage of wall anywhere that you could be using it yet. Pressuring back. Genji goes in with the blade. Wallet. Oh my god. A little bit too late. Yo, the moment you see, so I don't know if you know how Genji works. I'm just gonna reiterate for people in chat. When Genji uses blade, he does not get another blade unless he gets an elimination. It resets his dash cooldown. So if you see that he dashes in and does not get an elimination, that means you need to focus the Genji. You need to, like, first thought is wall, kill. Like, because once you get the wall, your whole team can focus on the Genji. It makes it so much easier for the team to focus without having to call anything out. So he gets an elim, okay. Means he goes in again, right? He got his dash reset. He goes in again, but does not get an elimination, all right? Like right here, I'll be thinking, okay, wall off this choke. Wall off this choke. So all we have to do is work on killing the Genji. And that's it. We don't even got to look at the enemy team. They can't do anything to help him. They can't throw him a harmony orb. Mercy can't heal him. JQ can't add a pressure onto your team to distract them from what your focus is. But what we do is turn to go for the kill. He gets back here. We can still even wall it right here on the second set of steps. He's going to get trapped either way. Whether it's just Genji or Genji and Mercy. Genji and Mercy, you're still going to kill somebody. Okay. We wall a little bit too late. And why did we wall too late? Because our wall is not what we're thinking about doing first. And that's what I mean is you need to shift your frame of reference. The wall needs to be first. If you would have walled first and then gone for the kill, that Genji would be dead. This is something that's affecting every one of your games. This is something that's slowly chipping away at your ability to win more games. The more you don't do this, the more it's tipping in the enemy's favor or less utility that you're getting from playing Mei. If you're not going to get any value from using Mei's wall, you should not play Mei. You should play another hero that's more focused on going for eliminations in more of a brawly manner. So you got to shift your frame of reference. You need to play to her strengths. What is Mei's strengths? Wall, number one. Number one, like 90%, I'm just going to keep saying it. Wall. Wall is her biggest value maker. And then it's her ability to slow down targets whenever she wants with her freeze. And then her survivability. So she goes in. I like that we focus the Mercy. I like that you're using collateral to damage both the healers at the same time. Anytime you have two targets that you can hit instead of right clicking, I always try to go for that collateral. Because that's 150, that's 140 damage per second if you can always be collateraling two targets. Okay, JQ on the left here, another really easy wall location. Do a vertical wall on her to the right of her. It's going to trap her in that little pocket. You guys can push her. It'll cut her out from heals. Blade goes in, use that cryo. Anytime you just assume Genji's gonna blade you. All right. If you hear Genji blade go off, cryo immediately. If he's in your vicinity, cryo immediately. I don't know why, but Genji players just love to go to Mei first. Well, I'm just gonna ask this in chat. Genji dashes towards you as Mei, you cryo. Why does that give your team value? Yeah, it's no dash reset, right? So now this Genji who has Blade, he's not going to be able to catch up with anybody else. So what he's probably going to do, if he's smart Genji, he's going to stand next to your block and wait for you to get out. He might kill you. Okay. You can use your wall to separate it, maybe. But the thing is you let your team get away. You probably won't have this, but it created value because your supports can now support you from a distance. So like if you have a Life Weaver, he can pull you when you get out of block. If you have a Kiri, she can Suzu you. If you have an Ana, she'll nade you when you get out. So maybe you'll get the nade so Genji can't 2-swipe you. You've done all you can to create that space for your team. I just block immediately because they can do that slash melee combo. It's really annoying. So yeah, use your block if you can to create the distance, and hopefully they go for you. I mean, I didn't hear it until it's too late. They hit us. Well, that's a good thing. Like, that's a good thing. You want the Genji to go towards you as a main player. Another great opportunity to wall and separate DPS here. All in these tiny corridors to focus one of the DPS to kill him. Okay, they both get out. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like this whole fight, like you're not thinking with wall first. It's such an easy fix. It's such an easy fix. I'm gonna paint a scenario for you here. You're in this scenario. They chase your Zenyatta. Where am I gonna throw? Just like it doesn't have to be correct. There's no correct answer here. Where are you gonna throw a wall? You don't gotta answer. Just think about it. Where are you gonna throw a wall? This is what I mean is this has got to be the first thing you're thinking about. You have wall off cooldown. Okay, you're not thinking about how can I use wall to save my teammate, or how can I use wall to separate and kill one of these DPS. You're thinking I need to kill these DPS to get off my Zenyatta. And my point is, if you're gonna think like that, don't play Mei. Play something else. Play Sombra. Play Hanzo. Play Cassidy. Play Widow. You know what I mean? Like, all these heroes get value from killing things, right? That's their value. Mei, you have wall here, so your thought should be, how do I use what I'm good at to get value here? Use my cursor. All right, little cursor here. So you can throw it in here to separate the DPS from your Zen. Your Zen's gonna die. All right, maybe the best you can do is separate them. They turn your attention towards you. You pressure them a little bit. You cryo. Your team's then able to come back and support you. Or you can separate these two by throwing a wall here. The Genji will like throwing in the doorway. The Genji will probably make it through, but then you get to focus entirely on the Reaper. But we don't. We're going for right clicks. We're going for left clicks. Genji's out. Reaper's in. We could have walled. We could have split. We could even throw a wall down. Like down at the ground to split us off from this Reaper as he's chasing us, just to focus on the Genji. We don't. And they both get out. I used to wall too much and kept putting up bad walls. A bad wall? What's your opinion on a bad wall? Well, I'm gonna pose another question for you. How do you think you're gonna get better at doing Mei walls? And again, I'm not scolding you at any chance. I'm very passionate about your VOD here, because the solution to helping your gameplay right now, at least to get to the next step, is so simple. Yeah, doing them, right? But it sounds like a dumb question, right? You're not alone. You know, when you make mistakes a lot, you tend to like not even just try to go for them anymore. You just got to throw more of them up. And if you're finding that you're like blocking stuff up more often, you know, use your tab. Or I venture to guess, I'm going to venture to guess you don't use comms. If you're not using VC to let people know where, like if you're going to wall, they don't know when you're going to wall, and you're probably going to run into that more often. But you'll probably hear me when I play Mei a lot is I'll say, I'm going to wall this person. I'm going to wall here. I'm about to walling in 3, 2, 1, wall. Cause it's all about like reaction. It's a fast paced game, and like, you don't know what they're going to do. They don't know what you're going to do. So you can, if they're not going to tell you what they're going to do, or you're not good at listening to what people are calling out to you, then you can just like basically just remedy this situation by always letting people know when you're gonna wall. Just be annoying. I blocked quite a few friendly shatters. Have you guys watched my gameplay? I know for a fact, if you've been in the stream before, you have watched me block Rhine shatters, like friendly Rhine shatters. And I say it every time. I do say whoops, and I'll apologize. But the moment oh my god, if they come at me once, you hear it, dude, I get pissed off too, because I'm playing in high elo Overwatch, and it pisses me off that people still don't understand this. The moment they get pissed off about that, I say, bro, call out your ultimate next time. I'm the only hero in the game that can affect like blocking your ultimate. I need that information. If I called out wall before it happened and then they did it, and they got blocked at the same time as I used wall, and then they jump into text chat, and then I tear them a new one for not being in VC. I say, bro, get in VC. I called out wall. Next time you won't get blocked. And they go dead quiet. They go dead quiet. Because guess what? That's their fucking mistake. If you're always calling it out, you're never in the wrong, like for the most part. Okay, I'm gonna break it. This is the mental game. All right, if neither of you call anything out and you block your Ryan shatter, okay, both parties are at fault, right? Neither team used comms. Nobody can be upset at each other. It's gonna happen, bro. If you guys don't talk to each other, shit like that's gonna happen when you're playing May. Sorry, that's gonna happen. If they called out their ultimate that they're gonna ult here and then you walled it, definitely you're at fault, right? If you called out wall and then they ulted into it and didn't say anything, they're at fault, right? If you both called it out and you both did it, probably you're at fault. You know what I mean? He had a Kiriko flaming his ass last week for it. Oh shit, I forgot about that too. Yo, I laid into him. Yeah, I remember that. Anyways, that's all.
Thank you.
Okay, poking. Nothing wrong here. Reaper on point. Another great opportunity to... Wow, bro. It's... And the reason... I love it because I know if you just start doing this one thing, you're going to rank up so quick. Yeah, he's in their team by himself. Where is he going to go, man? He's going to race back to his team. You can see it, the play-by-play. And it's like, if you just think ahead for 1 second... If you're always in the mindset of what am I going to do with wall, you start to see these opportunities pop up everywhere. And what happens when you wall a Reaper off by himself and he's mid-wraith? All right, he gets stuck and then he dies. It's a free pick. It's like you get a double headshot. When you get these big walls, it's the equivalent of Widow nailing a headshot from across the map. It's a free pick. It's so free and it's on an 8-second cooldown. Let me just for the VOD so people can see what I'm talking about. Let me break down exactly what happened here with the Reaper. Reaper comes in from behind. All right. You see right here, like right as I was watching this, you see the Reaper's in your team and the rest of the enemy team is outside the point. All right. Reaper in your team, enemies outside of the point. You can find a wall to separate him from his team, even if it's in an open, even if you're on Workshop Island, dude, and he's in your team and the enemy team's over there, you can wall the LOS between that too and get a kill on him probably, or at least force some good cooldowns. Oh, so juicy. It's so juicy. You just gotta throw it up right here, man, and he dies. Good older battle. It's not bad. Good pressure here. I love that we're pressuring the Genji here. Slowing him down so his blade doesn't get as much value. Remember, you don't have to get as close with your left click. Reaper's going to point. You can wall him off. You can separate him. Maybe if you could have gotten that angle. That's at least what I'm thinking in my head. As he's backing up to his team, I might be able to get a wall. JQ dies here. Cool. We get point recap. Worst part is I do it in so many other games. I don't know why I did in this game. You probably don't do it as much as you think. When you're not thinking, your habits start to play through. And I'm gonna let you know, this is definitely a habit. This isn't something that all of a sudden one game you just decided to not wall. This is a habit that you're in. Good job peeling back for your Genji or your Zen here. Yeah, he goes down. Yeah, your tank should have stayed a little bit closer to him. Use the wall to get out of there. Pressure the main choke. Pretty good. We're down cryo. Diva does the DM. Okay, you guys probably go down here. Okay. Remember, get in the mindset. What am I going to wall? We see the Reaper on the right. We get him on that. You know he's going to wraith their wave. Okay. Get a vertical wall ready. Could have walled out that JQ. Genji's out. You can still wall this out. He dies. You can even get a wall right here to split up the team. Yeah, you can even just do a wall behind him. It separates them from Trank. There's all these places to get value from it. There's the wall. This is good because they already used Trank. They're gonna cleanse that though, but you're probably still gonna pick with this, right? Yeah, that was a good freeze. That was a good freeze. Yeah, that was a good freeze. Good freeze. Okay, playing on point. Obviously, two really easy chokes here. We miss a wall. But this happens to me so often. Anybody on the dev team is ever looking at this, please fix May wall. Look at this. It's perfect. It's literally a hair off. It's a hair off of this platform. So it automatically defaults to whatever the fuck is down here. It's crazy. Yeah, no, that's not your fault. They changed something about Mei between Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2, and it got so much worse. That kind of stuff did not happen in Overwatch 1, or if it did, rarely. And then right when Overwatch 2 happened, this started happening everywhere. It's like they changed the snapping mechanic and made it so much worse. So I'm hoping maybe one day, maybe if we shout from the rooftops loud enough, they'll fix this Mei wall thing. My Mei walls, dude, snap onto the weirdest things so often. Yeah, no, that's not your fault there. Good job with the left click here with the collateral. Frustrating, got that out. JQ. Oh, nice. JQ's juicy. Keep on. There you go. Perfect. Realized a little late. Use that cryo. Cool. And I see that you realized a little late on what to do there, but that's what if you think about, if you're always in the mindset of what am I going to wall, you start to do that stuff quicker. You start to be ready to wall that stuff off. Hopefully you guys don't lose this point, because if you lose this point, you definitely lost this point because you were late to wall off the Reaper. Not trying to make you feel bad. I'm trying to let you know how much value you can get with wall if used properly. Big freeze though. Big freeze. We don't? All right, poggers. Cool, and we take home the dub. Yeah, bro. I hope watching that. There's some other stuff we could talk about, but dude, if you just wall more and try and always shift your mindset, go into every fight, every game is how am I going to use wall? The moment it's all cooldown, how can I use wall? That's what you're going to get value on. You don't need to be the one to get the elims. Your team will get the elims if you get good walls. And by proxy, that's your value. I'm gonna go into a quick play game. I'm gonna play Mei, and I'm gonna show you what having a wall mindset is like. Considering that's the easiest way to get value, it's the biggest way to get value with Mei. This is the mindset you need to have, at least for now, for what she is now, what Mei is right now. You need to have this mindset. But you can get really far with just using wall. And I proved that. Oh, bro, dude, we did an experiment in Overwatch 1 ages ago where I did a Mei only account and I did no damage. I did all of my quick play matches and then all of my placement matches. I just wanted to see where I get placed. I only use VC, so I used my voice callouts. I used walls and I used Blizzard. When I tell you, okay, I went on my placement matches. We went 7-3 and we got placed in gold. 0 damage, and I only used wall and Blizzard in VC. I was literally doing it to prove a point how effective Mei wall is when used properly. Okay, so I'm in a wall only mindset. Okay, I'm getting ready. I'm doing my right clicks. The moment I'm in range, going for a wall. Right on the JQ, wall her out. Separate her from a team, slow her down. Right? Forced out her shout cooldowns. Use our block. Okay, we got 6 seconds for cooldown. I'm gonna go for a left click on the JQ. Slow her down. Slow her down. New wall's ready to go. I'm looking for a good wall location here if I can stay up. Okay. The first thing, I see JQ's out, I go for the wall. Separate it just like this, cut out the team from the supports. Slow down JQ. There we go. See how they're not like massive walls. They're not like these giant walls that are like, oh yeah, we're blocking them out completely from going where they need to go. All I'm doing is splitting the team in half. All right. I'm splitting the team in half so we can push on 3. So it's a 5v3 or a 5v2. That's all I'm doing. And you got it on every 8 seconds, so you might as well use it. Now, this is obviously a very juicy wall location. Throw that up, focus the JQ, slow her down. There you go. Now, whether or not we got the kill there, it doesn't matter. We forced out the shout. That's your value right there. Here we go. We're holding this location. We still know they're here. New wall 1. Torb's in. Wall it off to freeze his turret. Oh, I didn't get that. And slow him down. Throw a freeze down. They overcommitted. They're in that. He gets lifted up. We get that Torb. Big ult. We get checkpoint too. Huge. I'm not going to overcommit because I don't want to feed. Push up. Torb's in here. My team's rotating though, so I'm not going to go for that wall because I probably won't get much push. Won't get much. Here we go. I'm going to wall behind. I'm going to wall behind so when they drop down. There we go. We can separate JQ from team. Huge. Just like that. Lay back here. Keep my distance because I can get distance. I can pressure from this far away. Look at that. I'm pressuring the soldier from this far away. It's crazy. Okay, looking for wall first mindset. Look for that JQ. Go for the wall on the JQ. She gets lifted up. No big deal. We get another one in 8 seconds. Slow her down. She gets pulled out. Cool. Grip down. Huge cooldown. New wall in 3 seconds. Look at how quick we get wall back. Look at how quick we get that. We kill her. Boom. We wall off. We wall off right here. Support them. Denied pedal with that. By accident. Completely. But the only way we get that is if by throwing that wall up. Okay. So my team's split right now. So my walls probably aren't going to get that much value. Because remember, we need our team. We need damage there to help us out to finish off the kills with the Mei walls. I'm regrouping with my team. Even if you want, we can just wall this off here. Block them from getting high ground advantage. Being able to chip damage us. Force them to drop down like that. Look at that. Free pick. The only reason Torb drops there is because I walled off that high ground. We throw in freeze. Still big. Bastion's a slow target. He can't get moved out. So. And we get the Sig there too. Nobody kills the Sig. Wall this out. Just give us some time here. Sebastian turret's gonna be down by the time we push back in. Cool. I'm gonna deny this payload progress because I have cryo. I'm very survivable. I can contest this by myself. Get the little proc shot. Cool. Have my cryo ready to go. Drop back down. They don't get this. They go for deny that res or at least try to fall off the mercy. I'm gonna wall off this Bastion. Look at that. Look at that. That's great. So they can't focus my Zarya down. And then hopefully his turret's going to be down. Huge grab. Massive. Use collateral to get extra damage on multiple targets. Cool. Try to deny that rush. She's probably got it again. So I'm just pressuring her. Letting her know that I'm watching her. You know, don't got to kill her. I just got to let her know, hey, I'm watching you for that res. Nice. All right, we're going to walk this back. Remember, wall first mindset. Wall first mindset every time. Oh my God, I got deleted. I got deleted. You know, with our team, we don't have any ultimates to combo with freeze. I'm probably just gonna survive here. Can even wall this out here to give us some time. Give my supports easy time to get out so they're not taking a bunch of random poke damage. Okay, we know we got a big choke here. Throw this down. Freeze that. He's not gonna be able to get Lifeweaver grip, right? Because I walled him out from Lifeweaver, so he's not gonna be able to get that support. Wall first mindset every time. Why would that's why we freeze and then wall. Cut out support from the rest of his team so they can't deny that freeze yet. Okay, I'm probably gonna use this wall to keep myself up.
Enemy turret ahead.
Let's be a little goofball. I like to wall behind the grav because one, it makes it easy to focus on the people in the grav, and then number two, it denies the support from anybody that's not inside the grav. You know, wall first, pressure the Sig. Can he slip through? Yeah, but he's gonna get gripped. Look at that, life grip now down because we used that wall. Huge force cooldown there, especially for grav because now they don't have life grip for that grav if she uses it soon. Turret's down. We're probably there. It is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Gonna wall this out. Okay, we lose a couple here. Okay, we're gonna get out now. We're gonna play for the win on the point. We can let them get advantage here, but I'd say we play for the win. All right, go for the wall first. Wall off the Torb. Separate that a little bit. I don't know if I can get him on that. Okay, watch out for the Sig grasp here. I don't want to get it eaten. He goes for it though. Big freeze, big freeze. Deny that. Rock with the block. There we go. Okay, we're up here. I'm just gonna wall this off so we can focus him a little bit more. Here we go. Huge. Huge. No. Why would I ult anybody else? We're gonna rotate. We're gonna help our team here. Almost got freeze. Wall first mentality though. Wall first mentality. Look at that right there. They can't touch. We freeze it to deny them trying to get to point. Sig down. Kill this guy real quick. Huge. I didn't need that. Huge. Huge. Look at that. Still got plenty of damage. Got big walls. And while you're waiting to get in range of a good wall, you know, poke, just poke, 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 until all of a sudden wall's ready to go. We can probably get a big one, like, or at least some kind of value, and then bam,